Instinctive shooting. Exactly what is it? Why is it important to know? And why should we know how to do it? Let's go. Welcome to the Hideout. Today, before we get started, I'm going to ask you my new normal pitch. Please click subscribe, click the like, click the ringy dingy so you get your notification. Today we're going to talk about something a lot of people know nothing about, especially the younger generations, and it's unfortunate because I think it should be important to everybody, but we're going to talk about instinctive shooting. What is instinctive shooting? Instinctive shooting, for lack of a better word, is combat shooting. And what I mean by combat shooting, I mean I've got to pull my weapon, get somebody's ass off of me permanently. How can I give you an example? You're shooting a bow. When I mean a bow, I don't mean a compound bow, a crossbow with sights. I'm talking about you're shooting a long bow or a recurve bow with no damn sights on it. We're talking about instinctive shooting, not sight shooting. So right off the bat, guys, I'm gonna tell you, if you got a red dot sight on your handgun, you're not instinctive shooting. You are, I'm not gonna call it cheating, you're making it easy on yourself. You've not yet learned how to master your handgun. So, you know, when I talk to my daughters and stuff like that, and people who are new to shooting, one of the things I like to say is, you know, they say, well, they're so loud and they're violent. Yes, they're loud. Yes, they're violent, but it's a controlled violence, a violence that you are in control of, or you damn should be in control of. Now, instinctive shooting comes from a lot of experience, a lot of shooting, a lot of things that you normally don't take away from it. But let's first remove the sights. And when I say remove the sights, I'm gonna say let's remove any form of red dot, any type of oversized sights, any type of glow in the dark shit, any type of Trigicon, anything like that. And let's just say, go back and look at your standard 1911s from the wars and from the military. The front side on it is an itty bitty son of a bitch, and the back side so is too. Why? We don't have time when it's instinctive shooting to sit and take a sight picture and hope my battery didn't go down on my red dot. No, that's not what it's about. We're not adding another few ounces to the weight of my handgun and to the size of my holster. No, that's not what we're talking about. We need a minimalistic approach to the handgun without adding any weight at all or making special order holsters and shit. What we're looking for is, we're adding weight, we're adding ammo, we're adding steel that we can put on target. So instinctive shooting, let's just go back and look. Now, I'm going to inject this just a little bit here. Instinctive shooting is possible, but very difficult with America's -- 1 pistol, a Glock. It's going to be more difficult. You're going to have to work on it, and you may not master it. Why? Because the Glock pistol grip is not a natural extension of your hand. Now, that may or may not make sense, but we're fixing to show you. What I've got here is my Ed Brown Special Forces that I've been carrying every day. Now, it's got a nice set of sights on it, but it's not nothing particular. And I'll just let you look at it. You don't see anything glowing in the freaking dark. You don't see anything like that. Now, we also have to remember that combat shooting or instinctive shooting is not bullseye shooting. Bullseye shooting, we're sitting out here 50 yards from a target and we're trying to hit a nickel every time. That's not what we're talking about, instinctive shooting, bullseye shooting. We're talking about combat shooting, self-defense shooting. And what is the guy? You guys fact check me here. Most handgun self-defense things take place in 7 yards. That's like 21 feet, that's close. We do not have time to draw the weapon, find our red dot, shaking, pissing in our pants, and put this on there and make it happen. We don't have time. So instinctive shooting is just simply this in a nutshell. I have to have, number one, a handgun, don't have to be a 1911, a handgun that has a natural extension of your fingers. It's a natural extension of your arm. It's a natural extension. I don't look at the sights at all. I don't look at the sights at all. What I look at when I'm shooting instinctively is my target. My eyes don't necessarily even see the handgun. My eyes are like this on the target, and I am completely focused on the target, not this, not the handgun. If I see the handgun at all, I'm going to see maybe the front sight a little bit, the tip of the barrel, but I'm not looking at the front sight. I'm focused on the target. And with that natural instinct, all I'm doing is looking at the target and pulling the damn trigger. And you know what? Because my handgun is a good handgun, good shaped handgun, I don't have to do this, do this, do this, do this. I know, I look at the target, I pull the damn trigger. Notice I'm looking out here. I'm not looking down here. I don't do this shit. I don't do this shit. I look at the handgun, both eyes wide open, pull the trigger, I'm focused on the target, and I shoot. Instinctive shooting, combat shooting. No dots. Now, it's important that you learn how to do this, because you know what? You may or may not even have your own weapon. It's irrelevant what you're shooting. You can shoot a Taurus. You can shoot we call it Sky, SCCY. You can shoot a High Point. You can shoot a Colt, a Wilson Combat. You can shoot whatever you want. It doesn't matter. What counts is that it does go bang and this bullet comes out and hits its target before the other guy's bullet comes out and hits his target, presumably you. So the instinctive shooting is key into self-defense. You know, if it comes down to the bad guy getting you or you getting the bad guy, most of the time that's going to come down to a couple of things. Were you aware? Were you aware of your situation? Were you? If you were, you were ready. Were you faster? Well, if you're dicking around with your freaking red dot, no, you're not faster. You're immediately slower. So if I don't have situational awareness and I have a red dot, I've lost. If I don't have situational awareness and I do have a red dot, maybe I'm lost. I have to have both situational awareness and I have to have the ability to hit my target before he has the ability to hit his target. And that right there means, how fast is this? You know, a 45 is not even 1,000 feet per second. I can't outrun it, but his could outrun mine. So the deal here is, do you shoot enough? One, do you shoot enough that you can do that? And if you do you practice that, or can you not shoot because you don't have batteries in your red dot today? Big difference, you can't. Can you not shoot because you're left eye dominant, but you're trying to close your left eye and shoot with your right eye? No, you're shooting cockeyed. Can you shoot with both eyes open, just pointing that handgun at the target, hit the target? Are you focused on your target? You need to be focused on your target and nothing but your target. And that's going to come with practice. But like I said, it also, because it has to be a natural instinct, it's a muscle memory. You can do it a lot quicker if you do it with a handgun that is what? Built that way. And I'm sorry guys, a Glock's not. And with a Glock, you've got to be able to do this up and down shit and adjust. If I just pull a Glock and I'm looking at the target, I'm gonna miss a son of a bitch. If he's very far back. If he's close, okay. If he's 7 yards, okay, I'm gonna hit it. But if I don't have that natural extension of the hand, I don't have that where it's just like pointing my finger at the freaking thing. Why do you think God made us that way? So when I point at something, everybody knows what I'm pointing at. It's that eye, hand, finger coordination, I guess is the word I'm looking for, where all of your body works together in the way it was designed. And you can do that. Now, as we get older and we don't shoot, then I'm going to suspect that, especially if we don't practice, this instinctive shooting may begin to slow down some. I'm not experienced it yet, but I'm probably on my damn way. It's important, I believe, that we all learn how to do it. So even if you do have a red dot on your sight, turn it off and practice a little bit of instinctive shooting. From here to the wall is no time to bring my handgun up and do this. Now, if you're too close, you bring your handgun up and you never even get it up. Instinctive shooting, you bring it up and shoot here. I'm focused on my target, and that's where my instinctive shooting comes from. So until we get to shoot together, guys, why don't you practice that a little bit? It may save a life, it may save your life or a family member's life. So until then, shoot safe and shoot straight.